Ready. All there's left to do is to count everyone down. And here we go.
Here we go, and the Valvatoris is out the gate, and nesdonk
Uh,
should be just behind.
yep. There
There we
we
go.
are. He started as well. Torres's board is his blues are just both sort of horizontally doubled up, which can be very awkward. But if he can get them both horizontally, then that would be excellent for him. It's just going to be a little more difficult than if they were just vertically stacked, for example. Um,
Yeah, definitely. He's getting the other colors, however, so he can wait on that and try working on how to clear them up.
mhm. Nestonk, on the other hand, his yellows are split up and they're all pretty much covered, so he's gonna need to get some reds and blues here.
Yeah, and I feel at this point, yeah, Valvatoris is just going to go
Ooh,
for the setup.
oh,
Very nice.
really impressed. Valvatore setting up horizontal drop combos. Not something that I expected to him to have in his repertoire, to be honest, from what I've seen, but he's really impressing me here.
Hey, our players pick up the strategies, and then if they can actually get them working, well,
Yeah,
they're going to do
absolutely. And
it.
that's going to prove very efficient and get him out just under 110. That's the sort of strategy you'd expect to see in the cold bracket, but Valvatore is showing it off here in silver.
Yeah, again, showing you as well how our players, even if they are on silver bracket, it doesn't necessarily reflect their ability. As we're going to see nesdonk out of level 5 at around 120. Level 4.
Oh wow, yeah, level 5 is
No.
I don't know if this is John Nash's fault or what's going on, but it seems like everyone on the left side of the screen has like a small number of yellows, and they're all covered at the bottom of the bottle on every single level. I'm not calling you out, John, but this is
Oh gosh, I think we're starting the conspiracy podcast
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, this is episode 1 right here, guys.
Okay, so we have Volvatores already setting up there for a combo on the right side, setting up for that red bars on the corner. If he can get the yellows to clear horizontally, which are going to come right at this point. Oh, he's just going to tuck it and just wait for another yellow to come his way.
Yeah, Nestonk was looking for a way to get these blues on the left horizontally, but the way the pills game, he just gave up, and he's got them both stacked to be cleared vertically now, and he's gonna need some blues that he's not getting. But Valvatores is already into level 6 now.
Yeah, level 6 where he might want to go horizontal on those reds. However, there's a lot of them all across the board, so that might slow him down a bit. However, he takes care of a few of them, sets up for yet
Oh, he's
the
doing.
next one.
He's another amazing horizontal drop combo. I'm loving this, John. I love this so much.
Yeah, I mean, he's bringing it, and yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we are all loving it, seeing all of these neat tricks that Valvatores has now added to his repertoire. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to clear those reds as well because it's basically set up for the blues at least, and maybe even the
Oh,
blues.
this is okay. So he's got an L set up, and I feel like he was just trying to build up to these reds, but now he's gonna have to sort of mess up the L if he wants to get the reds. And now I think he's maybe stuck between two plans here. Gonna take his L combo, and now he actually has a platform here for the reds to be cleared away, and I think he's gonna get it right now.
Yeah, there we go. They're now clear, and yeah, it's one of the situations where you make too many plans at once, and unfortunately, they're going to clash. And there's really no easy way to make them all happen at once. But
Yeah,
Valatoris, however, making it work.
yeah, doing an amazing job here, going into uh 7 out of 407. Oh,
Meantime, nesdonk doesn't have red on the top line, and yeah, he's just fishing for these blues and yellows. Gets a couple there, and trying to get rid of all this garbage. That's a lot of yellow garbage on his board at this point.
yeah, absolutely. He's gonna have to sort that out quick if he wants to catch up here and have a chance.
Yeah. On the other hand, here Valvatores setting up for those. I think those yellows. Okay, he wants to clear them from underneath and set up for some of them. As he's not getting the red that he needs.
Okay. Salvatore's may be getting a little too a little too fancy here with his plans, trying to set up this big yellow drop into a horizontal that wasn't going to be super efficient anyway, and now he's got some garbage on his board as it doesn't really work out, but he's going to clear as much of it away as he can right here. But this is going to put him behind a little more than I expected.
Yeah, in the meantime, nesdonk finally out of level 6 out of 505, as Salvatore is still waiting for the red. In the meantime, clearing up some of the garbage that he had.
Yep, so Nessong's finally joined Valvatore's on 7. Um, has some yellows at the top, but he's gonna have to be they're gonna be cleared away soon, and then he's just gonna have reds and blues left that he's gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, and it's that right side that needs very specific pills for things to start crumbling down. But he has a lot of them set up in doubles, so that might be pretty efficient. However,
Oh.
Valvatore is already at single digits.
Yep, I really thought he was gonna go for the um it looked like he was gonna set up for a yellow blue fat log. It didn't end up happening, but I think his board might be better for it anyway. He's almost out. He's only 3 viruses away, and he's getting plenty of red. Oh, he might have blocked his yellow horizontal there, which will set him back a little bit, but I think he's got a good end game here otherwise.
Yeah, he can get the red yellow afterwards. Okay, he's not going to
Yeah,
drop it. He's just going to go for a vertical. Perfect
and
there.
he is going to finish at 624. That's going to be game one for Valvatores. Yeah, sometimes your setups just end up that way where you go out of your way to get the horizontal, but rather than that, Dr. Mario would rather give you all the pills you need to just clear off the top and get it vertically anyway. So, when life gives you lemons, you just make the vertical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. You have to be aware of all the ways you can clear something, and
Yeah.
if you start making your life easier, then it's much better. So very nice work there by Valvatore taking game number 1, and we're going to jump into game number 2 once both our players are ready.
Yep, Valvatore eager to go. He says he's ready. Hasn't actually gotten on the level screen yet. Here we are. Okay, and we just need nesdonk now, and we'll be ready to go. Betty B in the chat has a theory while we're waiting that you are the only person who has the commentator curse, and you'd never have a commentator's blessing. How do you,
Oh boy.
as the resident conspiracy expert in the Dr. Mario community, how do you feel about that?
Oh gosh, that might be a thing. Honestly, I'm not doing it intentionally, but yeah, you can blame it on me perhaps a couple of times. I will admit to that. All right, so both our players are getting started. First of all, Bator is out of the gate, and nesdonk is right behind.
Okay. Not a lot of blue opening here for Valvatores here at the start. Destonk's board is much more varied for sure. But Valvatores does have the virus lead so far. We're just gonna have to see how the rest of this level plays out for these two.
Yeah, Balvatore is there setting up for that yellow on the bottom right side. He had that double and he decided to put it all the way over there very early. He's going to cover it from above, but he has a chance to just tuck it and he's going to take it. It's just going to be that right side, which is going to need yellow, much like the rest of his board at this point.
Yep, Nestonk super red dependent now. 6 viruses remaining, all reds. Luckily, they're relatively doubled up in the top right here at least. And they're almost ready to be cleared in the bottom left as well. 2 viruses left for Valvatores. Needs at least 3 more yellow pill halves now with 1 left to go. And a double red rush for Nestonk, so he's gonna get out just about the same time and slightly ahead of Valvatores at 108. Oh, actually, there's quite a discrepancy in the timers here, so Nestonk might actually be even further ahead than it looks on our stream. They seem to have gone in at the same time, but Nestonk his timer is about 10 seconds ahead of Valvatores here, or I suppose you could say that Valvatore's timer is ahead, however you choose to think of it. But nesdonk appears to have taken a lead here, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, definitely. It's well, part of the perks of this tournament that we don't well, we have timers for each one of our players. So in case that there is some discrepancy going on because well, Twitch, yeah, we can just make sure that we're fair to both of them and give them exactly the same time. Oh, as
Wow.
Nesdonk there with a nice drop combo. Both of our players bringing that tech to the
Yeah,
tournament.
now nesdonk is starting to flex his horizontal game. He heard me talking about Velvetores, and he's like, "Listen, I know how to play." So
I know how to do
he's
that
impressing
too.
too.
Yeah. All right, as Nesdonk basically needing a lot of red at this point, and on the other hand, Valvatore needed a lot of yellow, but it takes care of a bunch of it with that T.
Oh wow, yep. nesdonk getting the right pills to get this clean up this traffic light situation in the top left nicely, gets rid of the red and yellow, leaving the blue exposed. And now his endgame's looking good, but Salvatore's is already at a 5 at 245. And he's taken well, almost the lead. It looks like he's going to have a slight lead, slighter than it looks, because nesdonk is about to get out at well, maybe only 5 seconds. Commentate. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay,
Very.
okay. uh, Scary for a moment there, but he is now out at level 5.
Yeah, it's always scary when players just start piling up things there in the middle because a slight messed up movement and you can be topping out, which of course we don't want our players having to go through.
Okay, using a double blue at the bottom left here is nesdonk going to get a really nice drop into a horizontal here again, at the top left to really get that done efficiently. He's it's always hard to comment on the lead between these two players with their discrepancy, but if I had to guess, I'd say nesdonk is still ahead here.
Yeah, we can say that Nesdonk is ahead at this point, given the fact that he has 10 seconds on of well of chance against the Volataires, and at this point they are pretty much neck and neck in the virus count. So
Yep.
yeah,
Both players with a similar virus count, both boards looking very clean. Um, gonna get another combo here. I wonder if maybe nesdonk maybe just had some nerves going in, because he's looking like a whole new person in the second round, and it's paying off.
yeah, it's the part of the nerves of the tournament. I'm sure we've all gone through that at one point. As the Volataires is out at 423.
423, and if he can get the blues quickly here, and he does, he's gonna get out
Oh
at
wow.
also 423. So we're going into the last level neck and neck effectively.
Yeah, definitely. As Walter's trying to figure out what to do with these red
Oh
yellows. He gets four, and he could have actually cleared the garbage that would have come
no.
up with from that.
Unfortunately,
But
unfortunately, they all cleared on on each other, but it's better
yeah,
than making garbage, so it could be worse.
yeah, definitely. As Walter's, I think he's trying to go for these yellows horizontally. It looks like that might be the plan, but that's paralyzing all that right side. As Nesdonk doesn't have red really on the top line at this point.
Both of these boards are looking kind of complex here. nesdonk gets a double blue that's very opportune to just get rid of that annoying horizontal in the center.
For sure, and if Balvatores could get a double yellow at this point, that would be very nice. He's just going to start manufacturing
Uh,
his own, as of course the double yellow comes a
yeah.
bit later. Uh,
Yeah, you try to do the conservative, the conservative play, not wait for the double yellow, and that's when it comes, of course, every time.
yeah, we've all been there many, many times, and you hate to say it, but it's Dr. Mario.
Yep. You want a conspiracy? The doctor knows. It's on purpose. He's aware. He's self-aware. He's sentient. You heard it here
Yeah,
first, folks.
oh boy, I've always said that he kind of can feel when you need something, and he's just like, I'm gonna wait until you give up on it, and boom, there it is. And even though we know that all of this is predetermined, or so we say.
Right, predetermined. Okay, John Nash. Whatever you say, Mr. Conspiracy Expert. All right. Looks like nesdonk is about to tie it up here. He only needs 3 blues left to finish this out, and that double blue is going to do it. That's 622, and Valvator's timer already being well past that. That's a confirmed victory. That's going to be game 2 for him, and we're going to go into a final game here.
Yeah, we have game number 3 between these two players, which are bringing their bag of tricks to these matches. Now we have Avatars finally getting out of here at under 7 minutes. So,
Hmm.
yeah, let's go into game number 3.
All right. Well, if nesdonk keeps playing like he did in the second game, I think he's got a real chance here of winning, even as a newcomer. But we're gonna have to see because I don't know. Both these players impressing me quite a bit. So I don't even know how to predict this one. To be honest with you, this could go either way.
I'll also not call it either side. I also think it can go either way.
So does that mean that you're cursing neither of them, or are you cursing both of them? How does that
I'll say
work?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Sure.
going to be my answer.
No comment.
Yeah. Okay, as we're starting here. 3, 2, 1, and Valvatres is out. And
nesdonk should be starting
Netank
shortly as well. All right, about
yeah.
7-second difference between our players here. Uh, it's hard to say because Valvators has already got some setups going, but I think nesdonk has a better board here. A lot of doubled up pills. In the case of the reds, they don't have to be cleared horizontally. They're doubled up in a lot of different ways. So I really like this board, and he's getting some good reds here to open this up. It seems like he's getting exactly what he needs. Meanwhile, Valvatore has got a lot of setups going, but none of them have really played out yet. So we're gonna have to see if he can bring the stack down.
Yeah, Valvatore needing blue, and I will say that not using them in the
Wow!
best way. Oh,
Wow, that perfect timing on the double red for that horizontal. That's huge.
yeah,
Oh wow.
one you love to see it, so let's go.
nesdonk though, just setting up a platform that these two reds to get the horizontal, uh, having to wait for it, but looks like he's gonna get out well ahead in the first level here. Coming in at 108.
Yeah, unfortunately, Valvatore is not getting the blues just yet, and he needs quite a few of them, and the game doesn't seem to be providing them as much as he needs at this point.
Yeah, I don't want to see double yellows when you have only blues and reds remaining, that's for sure.
But he takes the two of those blues very efficiently, though he had to misuse some of the blue that he already had set up, and he's
Yeah.
going to be out at 144.
But nesdonk, as he approaches 144, is already well into this level, and it's so open. Already with 14 viruses left, almost every virus is totally exposed and able to be cleared. This is you couldn't ask for a better level, I feel like.
Yeah, he's going to be out of yellow, however, and well, here comes a little bit of yellow, but and then not too
Yeah.
terrible so far. He has the space to just to drop it wherever.
He is stuck on blue here. He's trying to use his reds that he's getting to set up combos for later when the blues finally show up, but they still haven't shown up. His lead is starting to narrow here.
Yeah, and well, he's going to get to the blues finally to crack that combo, and he's going to set up also for that red. So everything is open at this point. He's just waiting for the right colors.
All right, nesdonk is just about to be finished with level 5. Double red to the bottom left, and now only a blue needed. And it comes relatively quick, so he's going to be at 247. And Valvatorez is sadly just not getting what he needs to clear this massive setup that he's got. It's a great setup, and when it happens, it's going to be amazing. It's just not happening. He's just not getting the blue.
Yeah, and he uses the blue. He's just going to take it and bring it down. Unfortunately, leaves behind the level that it's very crowded with a lot of pills that are going to take some time in order to open up that right side of the board. It doesn't have a lot of viruses, but some of them are pretty deep in it.
Yeah, and going into nesdonk's level 6, now fit completely out of exposed blue, just a little bit stacked in the bottom left there, covered up. But he's getting red yellows, he's getting some sweet pills, and he's absolutely killing this.
Yeah, I think their nesdonk was perhaps thinking of how to take that red on column 5 horizontally, but there's really no easy way to do it even with that double red. So he just opening up that on the left side for those blues, and now just waiting for the red and yellow. Most of his barrels at this point are open for the taking.
Oh yeah, this is working very well. His red horizontal setup is unfortunately blocked at the bottom left, but once this yellow above it is gone, he can just get that vertically, and that should be fine.
Yeah,
And it
that's
looks like
probably
he's
the
gonna
way
try to
to.
make an L out of it, in fact, which I can't complain about that.
Yeah, definitely, and he's going to get the yellows before the reds, so he's not going to have any drop time there, and he's going to be out at 40-33. Very nice.
Yep, Valvatore's just getting started on level 6 here. He's falling behind. He's gonna really need some good RNG, I think, if he wants to come back here, because nesdonk is just absolutely going ham on this level 7 already.
For sure, and he's getting the right pills. He's opening up varieties. So far, nesdonk is getting the right stuff for his level. Definitely not what Valvatore wants
Wow,
to wants to hear.
even from behind these combos from Valvatore, he's gonna get a triple drop combo to totally clear out column 8 in one shot. That's foresight there.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Valvatore has. He has a very nice combo play. Sometimes gets in the way, but definitely we cannot say that Valvatore is not bringing the combo game into this tournament.
Yeah, nesdonk is approaching approaching Valvatore's virus count on the next level, and he's only now 13 viruses away. It looks like from getting this victory.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, we see how he's self setting up from below. So he's going all directions and basically opening up all of the viruses. He's going to have these two paired up, very nice. And yeah, it's just those viruses on the right, which are all the same color. So that can also help a nesdonk. At this point, it doesn't seem like there's a real way for Volvators to come back
I
red
don't
side. Yeah,
think
he's
so.
out.
Yeah, that was an excellent endgame from Valvatore's at the end of 6 there. He cleared that perfectly, but it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. Nesdonk is just making too much progress. He's too close. So it would take something to make the comeback here, as Nesdonk is 2 viruses away now.
Yeah, he can just set up for that red from the top, and there
And
you
he
go. And he
does.
just he just needs the blue, which he's not going to come after this lot of red of double reds, as we know the next one is a red yellow.
Yep. And there we have it. And that's going to be, oh, there we go. 651, and Nestonk is going to take it 2-1. Wow, that was impressive from both players, really. I mean, I think that RNG might have gotten the better of Valvatore's on this final game, because he had some great plays. It just didn't pan out. Not to say that Nestonk didn't play well himself. That was really good from both players.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to take a little break. GG's to both of our players, and we're gonna bring you the last match of this round number 1. So stick around.